girl, welcome back to my channel. CRAVITY is back with Blast Out. I'm super excited to hear from them again. Some of their songs last year were my favorites, and I can't wait to see what this is all about. So don't forget, if you want this song or any other songs that are your favorite, our Fandom Favorites Top 30 chart, make sure you check that out in the description box below. Let's get started. Okay. Very different sounds from their most recent comeback, and I like it. Ooh. Ooh. You hear that? Ad-lib in the background? No more cage. Don't get knocked down. Go and take a rail. Baby, flip the game, but what I in the best frame. Blast out, we can be control. You'll see what we can do. That little ad-lib? Ooh. The ad-libs in here are sick. Oh, nice. Ooh, fun. Okay, what I really loved about this song, first, we have to talk about the choreography, especially right there at the end. That was really sick. That last chorus, I was like, whoa. Because CRAVITY have always been really amazing performers. And I think that after I watched Road to Kingdom, right? The second one. After I watched that, I really loved seeing what CRAVITY was doing. They did such an excellent job at performance, and because I didn't know CRAVITY that well, so after watching them, was it on Road to Kingdom or was it, I don't remember. It was one of the Kingdom shows. Anyways, I really loved seeing their performance aspects, and I thought here we really got to see a good amount of performance, and something that was quite different from their last previous two comebacks that I really enjoyed because they were refreshing and that kind of thing. So it was nice to see a different side to them that I haven't probably seen for quite a while from them, just because, like I said, I'm not super familiar with their music, but I have kind of been following up on them. So it was really nice to see that ending choreography. I really enjoyed that. From the very beginning, I knew this was going to be epic. And I think that you can tell that through the instrumental and everything, and it was just an epic song. At the very beginning, in the verse 1, I loved how it was all coming together with the electronics. In the pre-chorus, we had these big, huge chords that kind of pulled away a little bit from the verse, which I really enjoyed. And then we had a ticking sound, and then the rhythm increased. I really love, I think, in this song how they played with rhythmic elements. I think that was really important, as well as the soundscape elements for, for dynamics. I think overall this song was quite how do I want to put it? Impactful. Because when you are listening to it, especially like with earphones in, I highly suggest you guys do that. There's so much going on that's interesting electronically in the background. Because of that, what they do is they kind of backed up on the vocals. So a lot more sing talking, and that kind of thing. And I loved how throughout the entire song, they were doing so many ad-libs. It was incredible. I loved all of the different little ad-libs that were happening throughout. The chorus had such an interesting drop. I thought that was really cool. And then there was kind of a whisper to it throughout that. And then, like I said, so many ad-libs. And then in verse 2, which mostly was, rap, what I liked is how first there were ad-libs in the background, which I loved. And then they kind of were call out to the members. So it's like they were doing the rap, and then like the members would like do a big call out. And I normally don't like that, but for here it worked because of the way that the music was so intricate and everything going with it. You expected some of those kind of things. So I really enjoyed that. And then we get again to the pre-chorus, but this time in the pre-chorus, there was more harmony, way more ad-libs, really increasing that sound. And then this went to the chorus. We had, it was a little more quiet, a little more whisper sound. In the bridge, I love how everything just like pulled away. There was nothing there basically. I mean, a little bit chorally and musically, but it was really quite a bit different. And then kind of brought the volume down so then it could ramp it back up for the final chorus. Overall, just a great song. Really enjoyed hearing something different from CRAVITY, but I'm interested to know what you guys thought of this. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Is this the kind of style that you enjoy from CRAVITY more? Or do you enjoy, kind of their more refreshing concept kind of style? I'm really curious as to what you guys think. Don't forget, if you want this song to end up on our Fandom Favorites Top 30, make sure you check that in the description box down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.